can start.
Well, today I want to talk about how I became a successful real estate professional and my journey into the field. Years ago, I walked into a project of a high-end luxury properties in Lincoln Park that were built by very, very famous architects. And they saw me and they talked to me and they said, oh, you would be perfect to sell these homes because you have class, you understand the area, you grew up around here. So they hired me. And it was a great job. I already had a job working in clothing, but this gave me a weekend job, and I talked to people, learned what they wanted, listened, and tried to help them find a home of this development that they would like. And we sold out very, very quickly. And the company thought, my gosh, you're really talented for this job. So they built another development in Lincoln Park. And at that time, I just quit my job because I was pregnant with my child. And I thought, well, they won't want to hire me. I got a stomach. But they said, oh, no, you're perfect. It's families, it's CEOs that are coming into these properties. So please come and sell these properties. And so that got me into the field of selling luxury real estate. Later on, my partner and I opened a commercial real estate company where we built all types of real estate, and I helped develop them and run the properties. But my biggest passion is not only working with clients, but it's also writing about it and teaching the business to other people. I think when you teach, you learn deeply about your field in ways that nothing else can work. So I recently have written several books by the National Association of Realtors. I'm one of the experts in international business, and we have a huge international client base in Chicago, and I'm currently selling luxury properties to people from China and other parts of the world. I've also, over the years of my career, got to interview CEOs from all over the world and hear how they do business. And I'm very passionate about that because it makes me look deeper into other stories of success. In my latest book, I was able to interview Margot, who was on Shark Tank, and she built a multi-billion-dollar company, started out with $1,000 and built one of the biggest real estate companies in New York, and is very successful. I also shadowed in here Millie Rosenblum, who is another top realtor that sells millions of dollars of real estate in Illinois and around the world regularly. And then I wrote for the universities a book where I interviewed David Simon, CEO of Simon Property Malls, the largest luxury mall owner in the world. And I learned so much about marketing in the business and how you do it, why you do it, and the experience of the client. And that was very valuable. And I got to interview Sam Zell several times, who owns Equity. And he has 4 REITs, very interesting how he built his business. And then I taught at Roosevelt University, and I had some of his clients, some of his students in there that worked directly with him on some of the international properties. So it was always a give and take, and I'm always learning and keeping up my game. In addition to everything else, I keep up my education. I teach international real estate, I teach marketing for NAR, and I hold many designations such as the CIPS designations, and I work on the Global Council in Chicago to maintain my relationships with other professionals, continue to learn, and number one, provide the ultimate in customer service because I love the business and I love serving people.